3 weeks.
Welcome to our new reading vlog.
But we're practicing our social distancing. And we are out just getting about, getting some essential stuff. Melanie's coffee is definitely essential. And just driving around. What are we doing, Melanie?
We're going to do
Picking up some books she ordered.
We're doing curbside service for some books that I have ordered online. They will still walk them to your car, and they're shutting 500 stores down temporarily due to this virus, which I can't talk about. Otherwise, I'll be monetized on YouTube. But everybody knows what I'm talking about when I say, virus. Anyway.
We can't mention the C word.
Yeah. Well, we can't mention that C word either. I try to be funny. Guys, I have a corny sense of humor, so we'll see you in a minute. So I just did curbside pickup for my books. I paid online on the website, and then it was available for pickup at my local Barnes & Noble store. They have to lay it on the table. They're wearing gloves, and they lay the bag and everything on the table. And then you grab the items off the table after they leave it on the table. It is a different world out there, guys. Different world. Can't even go in and sit in my favorite coffee shop right now, and it's killing me. My favorite bookstore. I picked up Heart of Darkness by Denise Swanson. And this is a book by Siobhan Vivian, and she wrote Stay Sweet, which was a cute little summer read. So I picked up We Are the Wildcats. And it's going to be a cute YA and contemporary book that I think I'll enjoy. I love Siobhan Vivian's work anyway, so. And of course, Heart of Darkness it's a cozy mystery. And I love cozy mysteries. So that's what we're up to right now. Sorry, there's not much to do in these vlogs, but it's fun.
We can't really go anywhere else. So I think we're heading back to the house.
The funny thing is, Shannon's on the look for a Switch, a Nintendo Switch, and she can't find one because everybody's bought them all out due to Animal Crossing. I made these veggie spirals from Jolly Green Giant instead of spaghetti. And if you like zucchini, it's not bad. I had tried to get the squash spaghetti or spaghetti squash, and they didn't have it apparently when I placed my order, so they substituted it with this, and I like it. It's not bad. 3.75 out of 5, I guess. I mean, you really have to like zucchini. I cooked it on the stove with just a small amount of butter. And I had to drain the water out of the wok that I used. But it's not bad. Hello, book world. It's a new world we're living in, isn't it? I have changed into my daytime pajamas from my nighttime pajamas. Because it's a weekend. And I made my Frappuccino. It is amazing the spirit and kindness and humanity that shows up during times of crisis. I couldn't believe it. My eyes just got all misty because our neighbor texted us and said, we have something on your doorstep that we left. So we go to the door and look out, and there is a 4-pack roll of toilet paper and a pack of wet wipes. I was so overwhelmed that I just cried, because that was just the sweetest thing that anybody could do during this crisis. I mean, who would have thought that toilet paper, distilled water would be such hot commodities during this time, in hand sanitizer? It's just amazing, the world we're in right now. But during this time, the fun part of everything that I've got to do is I'm in the middle of choosing my next read, which is always exciting because you sit on and look at your bookshelf and you're thinking, what can I read next? So this is book 2 in a Bake Shop mystery series by Winnie Archer. It's Trust No One. So I am very excited to read this cozy mystery and get into this plot line of the story. I always love a good cozy mystery. I love thrillers, YA contemporaries, and cozy mysteries. So I am very eclectic that way. Shannon loves thrillers and she loves high fantasy and adult fantasy. So I just wanted to check in and let you know how we're doing right now. Same old, you know. You're in the house. There's not much to vlog, so I'm sorry about that, but we can continue to vlog what we're drinking and what we're watching and having for dinner. Other than working from home, that's the life right now, you know. Hi, little cats are looking out the window. Hey, Simka. Hi, Punky. Hi, guys. Yeah, you are so cute looking out at Cat TV today, huh? Uh-huh, you were looking at Cat TV today. Are you happy your window's open? I know if we can't go out, at least we can look out the window, huh? Oh, you guys are so cute.
Well, I got me some stuff to get me through quarantine, games and a headset for my PS4. Rose gold colored. I got Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, Borderlands 3, and Red Redemption 2. So, yeah. There we go. Check me on Mixer.
Hello, Book World. I finished reading Trust No One. It's the second book in the Cozy Mystery series by Winnie Archer. The book takes place in Santa Sofia. The sleuth's name is Ivy Culpepper. She is an apprentice at the Yeast of Eden Bake Shop that is owned by Elias Solis. She also has an ex-Marine friend whose name is Miguel Baptista. In this saga, they are trying to find out what is happening to a friend that delivers goods to the Yeast of Eden Bake Shop. He is lovingly called Mustache Hank. I have enjoyed this book. I would give it a 5 out of 5. Like I said, it is the second book in the Bake Shop mystery series. So if you get a chance to pick this book up and you enjoy cozy mysteries, let me know what you think. If you've already read this book, let me know what you think. And also, it's during quarantine. I'm not really feeling like putting makeup on or getting all jazzed up. I have been dealing with some depression myself, so you'll have to excuse me if I don't wear makeup and all the vlogs and everything. I'm just rolling with the punches and just trying to get by the best I can with my anxiety and depression. It's still a little on the bad side, but like I said, I have enjoyed that book and I enjoy talking to y'all. I want to know as well what books you have read recently and what your favorite genre is. So let me know in the comments below, and I'll catch you in a few minutes. I made a hash brown casserole, just like they make at Cracker Barrel, which is a southern restaurant that is originally based in Tennessee, if you're unfamiliar with the restaurant. I made veggie sausage and some scrambled eggs.
Good afternoon. I am giving you a reading update. I am still working on Crescent City by the one and only Sarah J. Maas, which I'm on page 318, and I'm loving it so far. It's a very diverse, unique world with several different kinds of characters. You got vampire, you got fae, you got just archangels. You got all kinds of different characters in this world. And it follows Bryce, who loses her friend Danica in the pack to a brutal, horrific murder. And she teams up with Hunt, who is an archangel, to investigate this murder. And he is basically assigned as her protector. And anyway, that's what's going on so far. I won't give too much away. I'll be giving updates, but I'm on page 318 and I'm absolutely enjoying it. So far, even that, it's definitely going to be a 5-star read for me. But anyway, just giving you an update, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
I have made my famous baked spaghetti with mushrooms. So that is what we're going to be eating on this week. Oh, part of the week. And it looks really yummy. Hello, book world. Welcome to a new reading vlog. I'm Melanie. Hi. And there's Shannon. And I wanted to show you the books that we got. We did a contactless pickup curbside service at Barnes & Noble. And I'm still reading the Grady Hendrix book, the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires. Such a long, that's a tongue twister. And I'm enjoying it so far. So much so that I decided I was going to pick up 2 other books. Now, this first book, it reminds me of working as a manager at Blockbuster in my Blockbuster days. And this book, I believe, won the Bram Stoker's Award. Because one of his books won the Bram Stoker's Award. That is My Best Friend's Exorcism. Look how cool that cover is. It is a VHS tape cover. And it says on the top in yellow, "Be kind, rewind." I used to remember those little rewinders that we had when people went and rewind the video VHS tapes. I had to rewind them and log them back in as a shift manager. I thought I'd pick this book up because I'm enjoying Grady Hendrix so much, and this reminded me of my Blockbuster video days. I miss those. I miss being able to go into a video store and pick out a video. So I thought this would be really interesting and awesome. Then I picked up a second, well, this is my 3rd Grady Hendrix book. It's called Horror Store. And I don't know much about it except that it is supposed to be a horror story that takes place in like an IKEA Swiss furniture market, like IKEA. So I can't wait to dive into this as well. Then I bought for my beautiful her Stephen King book, because you can't have a vlog without the King. So we have the new Stephen King book, If It Bleeds. And it has a cute black cat, and he is all upset. He's got these evil stink eyes going on. It's awesome. So my beautiful baby's gonna read that book, and she's just driving, and right now we're chilling, and we'll see you in a few minutes. Bye. So I am eating some baked spaghetti. I'm hanging out with my beautiful. And we are watching The Act. It's a true story about Gypsy Rose. She was a young girl who experienced Munchausen syndrome by proxy, and Darling Rose Gold, the thriller book that I've been reading, is based on this television show. The true story of Gypsy Rose. So, hi everyone, out of the shower just recently, as always. Daddy update. Daddy's home. Today is the 2nd of May. He has been virus free for 4 days. with no fever. Brother is looking out for him and at his house. I am a little terrified of going to the house to visit Daddy right now because I don't know if I could get sick, and I can't afford to get sick. It would not be good. His wife is still in ICU. She is on a rotor-bed, and she's on a ventilator. They had to put her on a respirator, a ventilator, and she's been on that the past 2 weeks. So for the last 2 weeks, that's what's happened. I never want any family to go through this. None of my friends. You guys are my friends. I would never want you all to be in the place that I am right now, dealing with this virus and having a father who's dealing with it, and his wife dealing with it and getting sick, and seeing my father, how upset he is and how upset it's been for me with my dad getting sick. I never want any of y'all to experience that. I say that to beg you all to please stay safe. Please be vigilant. I know it's hard. I know it's scary. I know it's hard to stay 6 feet apart sometimes. But please, if you can, wear a mask when you're in crowds. If the malls are opening and you gotta go to a mall, or you're going to the Walmart or to a grocery store. I went into Walmart. Shannon and I had throwaway gloves and masks on. I can't say that for most of the people that were in Walmart, and we tried to distance ourselves from other people as we were in Walmart. There were no signs, they weren't limiting the capacity of the store, and we picked up our prescription at Walgreens. The people up front at the cash register weren't practicing safe guidelines. They weren't wearing masks. I will say, when I got coffee at Starbucks, they all were wearing masks. Only the drive-thru was open. So I felt very safe there. I got Hardee's has those Beyond Sausage Biscuits, so I tried one of those, and those are amazing. When I went to pick that up, they were not opening the building, and they were practicing social distancing. So there are some positive things out there. It's just, my dad's wife didn't take this virus seriously. That's why I'm begging you all. You all are my friends. Whether you talk to me in the comments or not, the fact that you subscribed or check out our channel, you're my friend, because you care enough to watch our videos and check in on our day-to-day lives. I hope I'm making sense and not rambling, but I love you all, and I just want you all to please stay safe. Still haven't felt like wearing makeup. I've been depressed. I will get out of the funk and continue reading. Right now I'm on chapter 6 of the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires, if I can reach that. And I am loving it. It's taken my mind off so much. A book can take you away and make you feel so happy and just transform you. And even though it's a horror book, it's a horror book, but I like horror, and I'm a strange person, okay? I laughed at Stephen King's The Shining, okay? I thought it was funny. So that's how strange I am. Y'all know that. But I love you all, and I will catch you in a few minutes. So this is our breakfast this morning. I made scrambled eggs with mushrooms and avocados, and I have a frappuccino made with Java chips and coconut. So this is what we're doing for breakfast. Why I read. I'm still working on the Grady Hendrix book, The Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires. And I'm really enjoying it. I wanted to take this time, though, to congratulate one of our dear friends, the legendary reader. Their name is Ryan. They are non-binary, and they are amazing. They are an amazing person and an individual. So if you have a chance, please check out their channel. They reached over 400 subscribers, so we are so proud and happy for them. So, Ryan, congratulations on reaching over 400 subs. We are so stoked for you. And I will update you more when I finish this book. I finished watching The Act, starring Joey King and Patricia Arquette. This was loosely based on the true story of Gypsy Rose Blanchard, who experienced Munchausen by proxy. The story is also emulated in the book My Darling Rose Gold by Stephanie Warboyle, which is complete fiction. I enjoyed the Hulu series. There were 8 episodes in the Hulu series, which wasn't bad. I didn't get a chance to binge watch it all the way through every day, but throughout the week I did watch some of each episode. But right now I'm still working on Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires by Grady Hendrix. And so far I'm enjoying the book, and I will give you my thoughts and feels on the book once I'm finished. My dad now, he had, but he and his wife is still in the hospital on a ventilator, but my dad is virus free. He's home. He didn't even have to go to the hospital, but he did have violent headaches, shortness of breath, low-grade fever. So that's been kind of rough. I've been kind of in a reading slump because of all of this. So I'm trying to get back into my reading. I don't know how much reading I'll be able to get done, but hopefully I can get some much needed reading done today. I also wanted to let you know there were some fictional scenes in the movie or the Hulu series, The Act, that were kind of risque. I just don't see the real Gypsy Rose Blanchard doing some of these activities as such as they're saying in the Hulu Net series. I think there was a little bit of Hollywood liberty there. Like I said, it was loosely based on her true story, the true story of Gypsy Rose Blanchard. So I thought I'd let you know that. Otherwise, 5 out of 5 for the movie, because it was very good, very interesting. There were some parts that were a little iffy as far as, I don't think that would happen. But other than that, it was pretty good. So we are at Starbucks and we're about to get coffee.
Yes, can I get a berry hibiscus tea?
What kind?
I guess a Trenta. And then what do you want?
I want a Java chip frappuccino, almond milk, add raspberry syrup.
She said Java chip frappuccino
With almond milk,
with almond milk.
add raspberry syrup.
Add raspberry syrup.
Grande.
And she wants a grande, she said.
Brownie Java chip frappuccino, add raspberry syrup,
And
almond milk.
almond milk, yes ma'am.
Anything else for today?
That's it.
So the Trenta berry hibiscus, and then the grande Java chip with raspberry and almond.
I wanted you to know it's a thing.
It's a thing.
Look what I got for me and Melanie. One of her favorite games is Catherine Full Body Heart's Desire Premium Edition. It comes with a plushie, a metal case, an art book. but it's really cool. And it's a very cool, unusual, unique game by Atlas. All right. What do you think, Melanie?
I'm excited.
So I just took the casing off of it, but when you do this, it looks like one of the cubes. And then you undo this. And the first thing it comes with is a little plushie, a little lamb. If you play the game, you would know what it's about. It comes with the soundtrack to the game.
The soundtrack to the game, to the...
A metal case with the game, and an art book. And the plushie. But that's what it comes with. Thank you, guys.
So as someone who is not a gamer, I wanted to tell you why I actually enjoy this game, Catherine. There's Catherine with a K, there's Catherine with a C, and then there's a new character in this game called Ren. And I like the game because if you look at the cover, it reminds me of like a Japanese manga. And it's about this guy who is engaged to Catherine with a K, or she's asking him to get engaged. And he meets Catherine with a C, and he doesn't know if he likes her or or Ren. So he is having all of these thoughts, and he has these nightmares, which are puzzle games. And if he doesn't make it through the nightmares, he doesn't make it in real life. He goes and he talks to his friends at the pizza bar, at the sushi place, and it's just really funny. The graphics are amazing, and the puzzle game is so cool. So that is why I actually like this game, even though I'm not a gamer. But I wanted to give you my thoughts and feels on the only game that I like that has ever been made. I have gotten to page, well, I've gotten to chapter 15 in the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires. You guys, I'm sorry it's taken me so long. It's nothing to do with the book. It's just I've been very depressed dealing with Daddy and, you know, all that's been going on. But I've gotten back into this book. I'm so glad I have. It's taken my mind off of everything. Oh my gosh, the way this vampire feeds. Oh, it's very graphic. And, ugh. If you don't like rats either, yeah, that's all I'll say. But it's very good. It's nothing to do with the book. Like I said, I've been depressed. I'm dealing with that. This book is definitely taking my mind off things, so, and it made me feel a little better. How does a horror book, one might wonder how a horror book can make anybody feel better? I have a weird sense of humor. And I really enjoy scary things. And I love vampires. This is the gory vampire book I have been wanting. So, I'm enjoying it so far. Like I said, I'm on chapter 15. But I'll catch you in a few. I made me a chocolate dipped, with strawberry ice cream dipped in chocolate. And it's magic shell chocolate with strawberry Haagen-Dazs ice cream. It is amazing. So I'm gonna have that and watch 911, the final episode tonight. Okay, book world. So I have finally finished the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires by Grady Hendrix. This was an amazing book. It took me on a gruesome, enjoyable ride. It is about a woman named Patricia Campbell who used to be a nurse and now she's a housewife. Her husband, Clark Campbell, is a psychiatrist and he works with other doctors, and he's trying to get promoted at his office. Well, she attended a book club, and she didn't like the book club very much, but most of the ladies didn't like how it was ran. So they dispersed the book club, and a bunch of her friends from that particular book club decided that they wanted to have a book club focused on true crime books, which they read Anne Rule's The Stranger Beside Me. They read Helter Skelter and a bunch of amazing books like that, which I've actually read as well. During this time, a man named James Harris moves into town. Patricia is very leery about this man, and she makes her thoughts known when things start happening. I won't go into detail about all that goes on, but suffice it to say, it is a very gory book. The way that the vampire in this book feeds is very gory. It will make you cringe and could possibly even give you nightmares if you're not prepared for that. So I gave this book 5 out of 5. I really enjoyed this story so much. And it is the gory vampire book that I have been, pun intended, dying for. So if you like gory books as much as I do, pick this book up. You will not be disappointed. There's vampires. It takes place in the summertime mostly. It takes place in the 1990s. And it gives a certain spin on how housewives were treated. Being a housewife is a career in itself, and it's a very fulfilling job. And it is a very important job, making a household run, which that isn't always recognized sometimes. I think it's awesome, to have a family unit where the mom is able to stay at home and especially take care of the house and look after the family. And I think it's great if the father does that. Vice versa, if the roles are reversed. I think that every family unit and how the couple, the spouse decide to have the household function, I think it should not be deprived or degraded in any way. I think it's awesome if a man wants to work from home or stay at home with the kids when the woman works, and I feel that a woman can stay at home with the children and run a household while their spouse works. If there's 2 women doing that, one of the women could do that. If 2 men living together, one of them could stay at home. I mean, there's all kinds of scenarios. So family unit is changed a lot and changed for the better. Because we're recognizing things that happened in the 1990s that is a crock of bull to not recognize someone staying at home and taking care of things. And actually, first words in the book was housewife, a light, worthless woman or girl. That was in the Oxford Dictionary in 1971, and I think it's awesome that Grady Hendrix brought to light how being a stay-at-home spouse can sometimes it needs to be elevated to a higher level than it used to be in societies. We're not in the 1970s. We don't live in the 1920s and 1950s. A woman's work and a man's work and a spouse's work should, be respected on all ends. Anyway, I'm babbling. But this book really was a treasure, and I did appreciate it so much. Like I said, it takes place in the 1990s. So if you like stories from the 90s, you definitely will enjoy this book. I love you guys. I'm going to go ahead and close this vlog off. And I will catch you in our next vlog. Shannon and I wish you peace, love, books, and coffee, and many blessings. Bye, guys.